Alexander, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4th.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Detroit.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
I like it when a lot of guys are committed to attack to the inside because it's going to get you to the line, and they keep that up.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Here's Hastings. He's got 5. Outside Mitchell from deep three-point land. Here's Maravich. And no good. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And here's Detroit. They're on a 16-6 run. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Nowitzki. Here's English. He's guarded by Anthony. Nowitzki takes one from 10 feet. And the whistle
Get the fuck out of here.
Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. New York making a switch here. Butler's checked in.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. That'll be a 5-second call. Here's Nowitzki.
That's all this shit. Community guidelines. Get the fuck out of here. That's some shit on
Guarded by Durant. Nice move. And rejected. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
O'Neal, he's checked in for New York. James comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Detroit has possession. Durant, the pass to Nowitzki. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
I think I've ever seen in my life. Now, obviously, last week's episode was great. You know, I thought it was awesome. It had cameos, it had good story development, it had good promos, segments. Everything was working last week. But this week was just a disaster. It was an absolute disaster. It was infuriating. So we're gonna get into that in a second, dude. This is stuff with the Street Profits and with Mr. Libations, Cody Rhodes. And we're gonna talk.
At the line. 2 shots.
Good double. That's the problem.
That free throw no good.
That's the problem. A lot of these motherfuckers feel so high and mighty.
And the second free throw is good.
And he's basically saying that he's made the family stronger, right? And he's strengthened the bloodline while Roman has only made it weaker. And then after he's done saying all this and imitating, you know, the no yeet and imitating Roman with the OTC, all that, Jey Uso makes a surprise appearance. This is actually pretty awesome, right? WWE needs to keep up with these cameos, like I said last week, you know. If they keep on doing like these random showings from like Rhea Ripley or Jey Uso, or, you know, random champions like Liv Morgan even, or Gunther who's showing up next week, he's going to say absolutely nothing on the mic. We know that. And, well, anyways, Jey Uso comes out, gets an amazing, incredible reaction from the crowd, dude. I mean, this guy is just super over. He's one of the main event talents in the company who actually feels like a main event talent when he's out there in the ring. Jey Uso basically gets in the ring and he tells Solo straight up that he calls him out for, you know, basically dividing the family and bringing in all these different bloodline members with the Tongans and with Jacob Fatu. And he basically says the only way to connect the family and make it stronger is to stop this beef with Roman Reigns and to stop trying to divide the family by bringing in all these people. And he says that fighting his family is not the best way to go to make the bloodline stronger. And he looks at Jacob Fatu, who's like eyeing him up the whole promo, and he's like, if Jacob Fatu keeps staring at me like that, I'm gonna whoop him out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna whoop that butt. You know what I'm saying? So Jey Uso said that. That was a really good pop from the crowd. It was a good moment. Jey Uso knows how to cut intense and engaging promos while also adding an element of humor to pretty much everything. And Solo kind of does the same thing. I mean, like brother, I suppose, right? Because they both add humor to all their promos, which is nice. But pretty much, Solo basically says, at the end of the day, he's like, look, I'm making this bloodline stronger with or without you, and I'm the tribal chief. So if you don't want to accept that, that's on you. And Jey Uso says, well, hey, if you want to keep on dividing the family, that's also on you. And then Jey Uso basically walks out, but before he walks out, he says something interesting. He's like, at the end of the day, next time you see me, it's going to be real different. And I think that's because then Jey Uso's upcoming match with Braun Breaker for the IC title rematch, I think the Bloodline's going to try and cost Jay that match. I don't know if they'll succeed, if Jimmy and Roman will help him out and help him retain the title, or if he'll just straight up get destroyed. But, who knows? Then we get to this next thing, which was absolutely infuriating. The Street Profits lose to DIY, and this is just absolutely unacceptable. The Street Profits continuously put on great matches. They're consistent. Montez Ford, by the way, this is really about Montez Ford because I think he's better than Dawkins, obviously, and he's the real standout here. The Street Profits lose this match because they pinned, Kit Wilson and the other guy pretty deadly, right? These idiots, these bumps, these jobbers. They pinned them, but apparently one of the men wasn't legal, right? So the DIY got the right pin. And it's just absolute nonsense. The fact that the Street Profits go out week after week after week, put on great matches. Montez Ford puts amazing
A minute
promos.
31 left in the second period.
He puts on good matches. And on top of that,
Hastings to pass to Durant.
in terms of his talent alone,
right
being
side.
the full package, he's strong.
Takes a three.
He's got the speed. He's got the
New York
athleticism
again,
and
can't hit.
footwork. Then, like I said,
And
the
so it's
charisma
Gilgeous
and the
Alexander
ability
with
to
it.
do
He brings it
engaging
up for
and
the...
entertaining segments and humorous segments and promos as well. And the fact that they're relegated to losing to people like DIY
Who's
and
who?
Frank.
I'm watching Montez Ford right now. What happened to him?
He froze. Look.
That's in front of the crowd. Send that to me. That's wild though. Damn, I'm just watching Montez Ford right now. That's crazy because he a good wrestler, real good wrestler. Yo, this nigga Montez Ford is a wrestler, is a robot, bro. There's no explanation for that. They fucked up. They fucked up. Damn. Wow. Imagine like what that girl said about the NBA players being robots. So you telling me this nigga just stopped walking out of nowhere, son? And they really trying to play it off like he just in shock or something. But that nigga is really they trying to get the robot to work. That's crazy. Nah, that need to be a story, bro. That shit don't need to go unnoticed. Man, that shit making me mad, man. Cause it's like all the people on TV is like fake. It's like, bro, y'all niggas make me mad with that dumb shit. We don't know who real, who not real. I don't think none of them niggas real now, bro.
Today, we are formally inviting you to become a member of the 47 Club. This is an exclusive club of patrons.
Detroit Pistons. They're leading by 8.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with. But when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
He gets it in there.
Well, we talk a lot about the shooting. KD, obviously,
it ain't too many.
Foul line down.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anthony's checked in.
We just did all this shit in like 2 days. It's funny you mentioned it. I was in the store in Vegas the other day. They was playing like, I went to the store.
Durant with a screen on Anthony.
But it's the song they was playing, and then they played one off of that. I got a lot of music like that, bro. I be in random places and
from 16 feet away, he
like, damn.
And the Pistons lead by 12.
And different music that touch you in a different way at a different time.
Only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, I went up to his house and they had to like
6 on the shot clock.
Background check.
O'Neal.
Type of shit.
And stolen by Durant.
Call me because I had a charge from like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago.
Top of the key.
Like, yeah, what was this about?
That one doesn't drop. And so it's Detroit, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. Coach, I saw you getting into your team. What's been the problem?
We're playing a low energy game. We got to get into the ball. Our ball pressure has to be a lot better.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be
what's
right
crazy
back
is
to
I'm like,
start
damn,
the second half of this game.
Games, motherfuckers outside looking like Call of Duty soldiers out. You
got to have it together.
Got to have it together, man. 100%.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense,
about like, you know,
when you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's
kind of like,
you're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say.
When you get on the other side of so much hurt, so much trauma that you've been through, and just
and looking at where the Knicks stand in this
to be able
series,
to launch this foundation in your brother's name,
I'll
I think
get
is really
straight to
dope.
it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie.
Trying to go to therapy
This is
because
a
you're
must-win game.
Like, do you feel like you have PTSD for some of the stuff that you've been
drop
through?
this way. It's going to get into their head, and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Kevin Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Hastings in at the point. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. And it's Nowitzki missing. Knicks trail by 12. Mitchell gets a step. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Defensive foul charged to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd, first team foul. Donovan Mitchell at the line.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
On the very short list of franchise-level guards, Donovan Mitchell can take over a game with his scoring ability.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Hastings. up top, O'Neal. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Second team foul. Shaquille O'Neal at the line, 2 shots.
And that one misses. No good on the second free throw. Detroit leading by 9. Here's Maravich. Three-pointer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
James deciding where to go with it. Outside Durant. Pass to Mitchell. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Alexander, a good look. He trains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
All right, fans, it's time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Hastings, the pass to Durant. At the arc, KD drains it.
I don't know how you get out and disrupt Kevin Durant on that catch and shoot.
Here's Maravich. Checked by Mitchell. Launches a 3. Maravich with the bucket. Maravich has got 11 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Durant, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Yep, that one goes. Maravich has got 5 points now this quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Hastings. Durant for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
One of those nights that Kevin Durant is just massive for his team. For my money, this guy's the best scoring forward of all time.
Here's Nowitzki. Fires for 3. Detroit another 3.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Hastings, the pass to James. Shoots over Durant. Pass to Hastings. And Maravich pulls it down.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Nowitzki. Lets a 3 fly. Maravich with the bucket. He's got 16.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Durant finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant against James. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The teardrop. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
LeBron enjoys fooling the D right there, tricked them, got them in the air, and then gets himself to the free throw line.
That free throw, no good.
I'm just thinking about it. Every year, the physical and mental toughness of LeBron just gets more and more impressive, maintaining his spot at the top of his game.
Hardaway's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15. Arenas shot is off.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there. He couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rip through. That move is so good that the league started to consider how they'd rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, we're always wishing good health on any player, but for Kevin Durant to remain that way, that's when you get a chance to see something special offensively.
The Pistons lead by 14. Pass to Arenas. This one for three. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. New York has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Hastings. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. O'Neal. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Amazing ball handling ability allows Durant to gain separation from even the most locked down defenders.
James against Durant. James can't get it to go. And here's Detroit. They're on a 16-7 run. To the inside. Ewing. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, a solid facilitator. It helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Detroit leading by 19. Durant on the attack. And Durant with the big finish.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Detroit has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Arenas, defended by Hardaway. Durant against James. Goes up at the elbow. Now with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
James can't get it to go.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The fader. James can't get it to go.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific move right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot. Capital.
And so it's Detroit, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. And it's Mourning in at the 5. New York has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Durant looking around. Pass to Yao. Back to Durant. Clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled in fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be a second foul of the game. Maravich, the pass to Arenas. And it's New York with a rebound. Yao's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Hardaway. Shoots from 12. Pass to Yao. 5 to shoot. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Yao's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Fires it from 18. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And the Knicks making a change here.
0. Gilbert Arenas.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Arenas with the bucket.
A lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Arenas. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
O'Neal, he's checked in for New York. Pass to Maravich. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Now here's Durant. It's blocked. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the bucket is good.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's Durant. Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 11 points here in the second half.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Maravich, the pass to Nowitzki.
Next foul. Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes a first.
Dirk Nowitzki at the line. 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Knicks trail by 21. The 3 from Mitchell. That falls. Nice speed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
77-59.
Drives to the hoop. Tipped. In transition. Here they come. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Pistons lead by 18. Here's Maravich. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's O'Neal. The rebound by Nowitzki. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
New York making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Here's Ewing, and it's blocked. Here's Hastings. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hastings at the line. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 19-point game. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The ball's knocked loose.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Detroit leading by 16. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant against James. Nowitzki. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Dirk Nowitzki at the line.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Boy, he is raising his game in the postseason, no doubt about it. Only certain players respond to playoff pressure like he has. Impressive stuff. The Pistons lead by 18. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by James. Here's Hastings. And he dunks it down.
LeBron James and his basketball instincts are absolutely incredible. How about that one there?
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Durant. There's the three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for two. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Knicks trail by 19.
2 shots.
Here's Hastings. Pass to O'Neal. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
So that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Pistons.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They're the more cohesive team right now, just going out there and executing their game plan.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It felt like there was more than one of them out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the ropes.
Next foul. Shaquille O'Neal. Third personal foul.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
He shoots. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Hastings misses. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Brand. Here's English. Here's Brand. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. Pistons able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out
the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Knicks with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Pistons. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn this one. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Durant is out there with O'Neal. And there's Hastings. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's James in at the small forward position. And for the Pistons, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Mourning, and it's Maravich in at the shooting guard. Let's take a look at the Pistons. Shocking the world, winning 2 on the road to start this series. Greg, if they win tonight, their lead could be insurmountable.
No doubt. They have a chance to win both at home and close this thing out.
27 years in prison for drug trafficking charges and the use of firearms. Momentum can shift very quickly, and sometimes you can't get it back.
Very hard, you're right. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After LeBron James's miss. Doesn't go for him.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Let y'all get to it. Shout out to the back.
That's good off the glass.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup missed. First quarter, just over a minute played. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Yes, sir. Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and working together defensively. Big challenge, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
New York shooting their first free throws at the net right here. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Nowitzki outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And here's Maravich on the arc.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more.
Special Agent Jack Harvey is the person that locked us all up. He's also the person that locked up Terry White, which was her first case as a DEA agent.
And it's Mourning with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Gilgeous-Alexander. Detroit, no good that time either.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
James misses.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot.
And through
defense
that relationship, it tainted the case, and it was dishonorable.
The whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play change right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
The Pistons shooting their first foul shot of the night. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
So they came out of the case that y'all was in before into a brand new case that had nothing to do with that at all.
And the Knicks with possession here. They trail by 1. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Here is Durant. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Outside, KD. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Shaq. New York needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Gilbert Arenas is checked in for the Pistons.
On you and give it to Tammy and how
change
that come together
here as
where
well.
they were able to.
Hardaway's checked in for Mitchell. Hardaway against Arenas. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. Durant. Hudson coming off an assist from Arenas. KD's got 9.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Inside. Here's Mourning. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but
Dale Suarez was the initial target.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. That'll be a 5-second call.
He just, all right, look, did she help set you up or anything like that?
They asked me about Meek, Coach. Here's the thing about Meek, right? His early release paperwork is clean.